All right, here with special guest Dion Ben.
What's up, everybody?
Dion, you got to tell us, man, you're an NBA skills trainer. You see anything in this series from a skills perspective that MP, might want to clean up?
Oh, lots. But I don't want to give the opposition any help, so I'm going to keep that to myself.
Come on, chill, bro.
All right. In all seriousness, the growth that MP has shown from high school to now is mind-boggling. I mean, y'all should see some of the tapes he sent me from his freshman year.
Wait, you saw those? I thought they got, lost in the rough.
Oh, they did it first. But until your parents sent me that tape of Burlington Prep, I was like, who is this kid? How come I never seen him before? So I started scrolling back through my DMs. I'm talking years back, just to see if I missed something. And there was a kid who kind of looked like you, but he was much shorter and had a hideous hitch in his jump shot.
Okay.
Man, I had to do a double take. I couldn't think it was the same player.
I just needed a little guidance.
I'll say. But that just goes to show you. You never know what the future holds. And you could never count out a dude like MP, someone who wants to smoke. There's tons of that smoke. That's why we standing here today.
Yes, sir. Hey, MP, out.
Oh.
Appreciate it, Zan. We good?
Absolutely.
All right, cut it out. I'm starting to get hungry. I gotta get some more seasoning.
too.
Okay, let's all dive back in and figure out if we can reach a consensus, okay?
Great. More valuable now. Send me footage.
Game time. Let's get it, MP.
You good, MP?
What's up, MP?
Look out there, MP.
Hey, so this Sunday, hoops and hamburgers tonight. Just about game time, bring the pain time.
What's up, MP?
Hey, should we pick up something for dinner?
Oh, but we got food already. No.
Yeah, but those leftovers are old.
I brought them yesterday. All right, MPs, ready to go get it? Catch you at halftime.
Never a bad decision. What's your go-to activity?
Oh, you know, I've been doing a bit of skateboarding.
Oh, I love a day at the beach.
For education or focus? Like, I mean, what's the idea here? We already.
It's Game 4 of the NBA Finals. The Minnesota Timberwolves have set the tone of the series up 2-1. Can they maintain their composure and take a commanding 3-1 lead? Now, the test awaits as they face off against the Knicks. This is the NBA playoffs, and it's up next.
And here we go with Game 4 of the NBA Finals. We will see a Game 5, but will we see Game 6? That's the question. And tonight, we've got the New York Knicks up against the Minnesota Timberwolves. I'm Kevin Harlan alongside Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg. And we'll hear from Allie LaForce in just a moment. And the starting lineup for the Timberwolves. Out to the forward, it'll be McDaniels and Randall. Junior's out there with Edwards, and it's Gobert in at the 5 spot. And for the Knicks, OG Anunoby is out there with Hart. Then it's Jalen Brunson. Then it's Mikal Bridges. And it's Towns in at the pivot, manning the middle. You look at the Timberwolves, up 2-1 in the series. If they can win tonight, they will firmly be in the driver's seat.
And on the other side, this is a huge opportunity for the home team. If they can even things up with a win, they'll have all the momentum going into Game 5. And I'll bet that's what they talked about before the game, getting the ball inside early.
Anunoby outside. Brunson scanning the floor. Here's Towns. Hart outside. 4 on the clock. From the arc. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
One of Hart's favorite shots there, guys. Excellent recognizing, and he has the room to pull the trigger.
Lead away. And the shot is good. Dropping in off the front of the rim. And here's Brunson. They'll bring it up for New York. They come off the loss on Friday.
Yeah, they made some spectacular plays in it right to the very end. Just couldn't get over the hump.
Yeah, you know, they didn't have their best stuff, but they were still getting after it. So you got to really appreciate the effort and hustle.
Edwards. And Edwards slams it in.
What a contest this is turning into. Almost like a dunk contest, Kevin.
You're right, Greg. They are really going at it, and it's bound to only get more intense from here on out.
Certainly feels that way. I mean, neither one of these teams wants to back down.
And here are the Knicks now after the basket by Minnesota. Towns, the pass to Hart. Back to Towns. Here's the 3. Gobert pulls it in.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Here's Junior. Off target with his 3.
And really, despite that miss, they've had a solid start offensively.
It's good.
Boy, that length Anunoby brings inside is tough to contend with.
Timberwolves have gone 3 of 4 from the field to start out the game. Over in the corner, Edwards knocks down the 3 ball. Edwards got 5 now.
You know, you're going to have success when you can start out shooting 80% from the game. So early offensively, they've been great. That's the way you like to start.
And it's good for 2.
Look, we know all players put a lot of work in the weight room, but Brunson certainly at the top of the list and uses that strength to shield off defenders really well.
Now here's Gobert. Pass to Edwards. Here's Junior. 14 feet away. Nice spin off the left rim and in. And that's now 6 points for Junior. We're now joined by our sideline reporter, Allie LaForce. Allie, it's all yours.
Well, Mike Brown had a few moments to share with me. Coach and I talked about the difficulties playing against Anthony Edwards. He said, quote, usually you worry about his offense, but he's shown the last few years that he's a lockdown defender when he wants to be. That's something that we'll need to factor into our game plan. Ant's defense is now a concern for coaches as well. Guys, back to you.
All right, Allie, thank you for that. Angle from outside. That one's not going to go. And so Anunoby will bring it up for the Knicks to the right side. And here's Brunson outside. Missed the shot. He's 3 for 4 in the game. Knocks it loose. Bridges with the steal. Goes up. And it's slammed in by Bridges.
Hey, whenever you can, you want to push it in. Bridges will finish it for you.
Now, Junior. He's got 6. And slammed up by Gobert.
And the one-hand slam just looks so pretty when it's in his hand and he's the one doing the slam.
Agreed. He is smooth as silk, even on a power finish.
Part of what makes him unique, guys, that combination of power and power.
Here's Hart following the bucket by the Timberwolves. Pass to Towns. And it's Junior with the rebound.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on him. That's their 3rd straight make off an assist.
Now here's Brunson. He's got 7. Left side, Towns. Over Gobert. It's stolen by Randall. And it's Junior missing. Knicks have gone 6 of 9, shooting it well. Bridges finds Brunson. Now, here's Anunoby. Back to Brunson. Clock at 6. Lets the 3 fly. That shot is off. Nice defense from McDaniel. Now, here's Junior. Guarded close. Fades away. And no good. Trying to use the glass.
You can't look at the result of that shot. They'll take that whenever they get it.
Well, you know, I hear you. That's a good look, but when you're that wide open, I think you got to knock it down.
Minnesota's gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game.
Randall's got tremendous confidence in his game, and he's pretty good at creating with his ball handling having improved.
And so Mike Brown calls a timeout. Coach is going to take a few minutes to regroup and go over the strategy. A different look for New York. Robinson's checked in for Anunoby, and Landry Shamet subbed in for Bridges. Here's Brunson. He's got 7. Pass to Town. Trying to get something going. Buries the long-range jumper. And that ties it up.
Towns is money off the catch and shoot.
The Timberwolves have gone 8 of 12 on field goal attempts so far. Near the three-point line, it's DiVincenzo. And it's good off the back rim and in.
And the crispy passing has opened things up for them offensively.
10 straight points off assists. That's very impressive. And it also makes the game easy and fun to watch.
Brunson, no good.
Operating from mid-range. That's a shot he likes. I mean, I'm sure he'd love to have that one back.
I'll tell you what, I'm not sure these guys can keep this up.
High-octane action for sure. Crowd-pleasing already.
Brunson against Clark. Brunson, left side. Hart, wide open. He fires. That falls. Nice speed that time from Brunson.
You know, confidence is a big part of success in the NBA. And Hart is assertive like this, it helps him get going.
New York's gone 4 of 7 from three-point range so far in the first. Pass to Shamet. A 3-ball. Brunson, no good.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
And here is Ingles. And stolen by Hart. 8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Now here's Brunson. And that won't go, missing the go-ahead bucket. Junior with it. He has 6. And he makes good on the layup. Junior's got 8 points.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
A nice first quarter of play. We've seen plenty of offense so far. Timberwolves ahead, up by 3. Let's take a quick break now. And it's time for more of the NBA Finals on 2K Sports. What a time of year. And what do you guys think about Minnesota here in this one?
Well, in that first quarter, they were intent on just pounding the ball down low.
Yeah, and it's worked. They've got a clear edge and points in the paint. Now we'll see if they go with a more balanced attack or just keep on pounding it inside.
On the court for the Timberwolves as our second quarter is underway. Ingles is out there with Randall. Then there's Dante DiVincenzo. Then it's Bones Highland. And it's Clark in at the small forward. Bridges passes to Shamet. Here's McBride. Back to Shamet. Robinson a screen on Clark. And that one's good. Shamet.
And we've seen several lead changes tonight. Neither team giving an edge.
Yeah, and the lead has changed hands, and it just hasn't stayed in those hands very long when it's changed. Back and forth we go.
And look at how well he led him in there. Really, he passed him open for that deuce.
Here's McBride. Still without a basket. Wants to get it to Robinson and up.
You cannot allow Robinson to get this kind of positioning or else he's dunking all over everybody.
Pass to Randall. And here is DiVincenzo. Top of the key. And the Timberwolves tack on 2 more.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
Robinson a screen on DiVincenzo. Now here's Bridges. Down to 5 on the shot clock. No good on the 3.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
And it's out of bounds. The Knicks will take it the other way. OG Anunoby's checked in for Yabusele. Miller's checked in for the Timberwolves. Junior comes in for Bones Highland. And here's Bridges. He'll bring it up for New York. It's time to send it over now to our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Well, Junior in the last matchup against New York was outstanding. He dropped 27 points, and his assist numbers were unreal, making his teammates very happy. He had more than his fair share of ink on the scoreboard. I'm sure he wants to repeat that tonight, too, guys.
All right, Allie, great stuff as always. It certainly was a special night for him. The team really fed off his energy.
Yeah, the catalyst for that win, it was an effort that I'm sure he's hoping to replicate tonight.
Yeah, you know, all indications are that he feels good coming into this. Feels confident that he can build on that prior success.
Towns, he's checked in for New York. Timberwolves also changing it up. Joe Ingles, he's checked in for Miller. And Anthony Edwards subbed in for Clark. Robinson dishes to Towns. Pass to Bridges from past the arc. And again, it's the Knicks missing. For Minnesota, they've gone 2 of 3 from the field here to open the second quarter. Ingles can't get it to go.
And, guys, not sure where his head was on that shot. Not what this offense was designed to create.
Not at all. I mean, that's where they want him looking for a teammate, not trying to do it on his own. He needs to share the wealth there.
And really, it's been a major aspect of their offense in the early stages here. Their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range.
You know, once he has the positioning he wants, he's ready for the big finish. Julius Randle throwing it down.
Towns, the pass to McBride. From outside, off the mark. Timberwolves have gone 3 of their first 5 shots to drop here in the second quarter. And it's Junior missing. It's stolen by Randle. Count it. Randle's got 8 points.
Over the course of the game, he's been very accurate, doing some great stuff.
Robinson up top. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Shot clock at 6. Bridges kicks to Towns. Shot clock reset for the Knicks. Now McBride. 3-pointer. Anthony Edwards with the rebound. Here's Junior. That's not going to go. He's 4 for 10.
You know, his touch just has not been there tonight. You wonder how big their lead would be if he was hot.
McBride passes to Bridges. A rebound by the Timberwolves. And this is a team that, quite frankly, has been incredibly impressive so far in the postseason, with only 3 losses to date.
And to get to this stage of the playoffs and only have 3 losses is really incredible. But they can't get carried away knowing that. The job's not finished.
Bridges showing you the range right there.
Here's Junior. He's got 8. Ingles in the corner. A 3. The rebound by McBride.
Well defended that time. He's a shooter that the D has to close down on quickly when he's ready to pull the trigger.
He's having trouble getting anything to go right now.
Here's Randle. That's in, coming off the assist from Edwards. Randle's got 6 here in this quarter. The Knicks have gone 5 of 12 from the field here in the second. For three, Bridges. Bridges missing again.
No doubt it's been a bit of a struggle for him here in this quarter in terms of scoring.
To the line, Randall on the follow. Randall's got 12.
And I need to see some more assertiveness out of these defenders.
And so Mike Brown calls a timeout. Coach needs a moment to talk things over. Nice game. Great performance by Julius Randle.
And he's getting to the rack all game, and if they can't do a better job of keeping him out of the paint, they're in for a long night.
A different look for New York. Andrew Shamet comes in for Bridges, and it's Jalen Brunson in for Miles McBride. And then for Minnesota, Gobert comes in for Randall, and it's McDaniels in for Joe Ingles. And here's Towns to the left side wing. Here's Brunson. Brunson carving out space inside.
And defensively, if you are not on point, Brunson more than capable of finishing inside. Those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
Making a statement for sure. I mean, we'll see if they can maintain that aggressive approach, guys.
Towns kicks to Brunson. Launches it. Gobert pulls it in.
And gotta like what they've been doing down low in the post.
I certainly do. You know, I like to see guys do their work inside. Their rebounding has been excellent, and that's always important in a close game.
Pass to Junior. Good, and the assist goes to Edwards. Junior's got the lead up to 6 now for the Timberwolves. And here's Brunson. He'll bring it up for the New York Knicks. 1:11 left in the first half of the game. Kept alive. Robinson finds Brunson. Pretty bucket inside by Brunson.
When he gets near the basket, Brunson can do some major damage.
Over in the corner, McDaniels. And the Timberwolves hit again from deep.
Yeah, he's shown terrific control of the pace and the rhythm of this offense.
You know, numbers don't always tell the story, guys, but his assist totals do paint the picture here. I mean, he's got everybody involved.
And it's Brunson missing.
Uh-oh. Changed his mind on the way up and tricked himself.
Gobert the pass to DiVincenzo. Junior kicks to DiVincenzo. Now Edwards. Edwards just makes it look simple inside.
Edwards flexing on them now. Bully ball inside.
Knicks trail by 9.
And no need to rush this. Let the clock run down.
Yeah, don't give them another possession here.
Towns wide open. Connects from three-point range. Towns has got 6.
Just such a well-rounded offensive player. He's got a little bit of everything.
And it's Junior missing. Shamet uses the glass to finish the layup. And now it's just a 4-point Minnesota lead.
Really crisp, intelligent passing to make that basket possible.
Julius Randle getting it done for Minnesota. He notched 8 points in the quarter and has that terrific basketball instinct on display. And we've got more on 2K Sports coming your way after this break.
Thanks for joining our halftime broadcast here in Game 4, where it's been a strong start for the Minnesota Timberwolves.
Well, they've worked the ball inside at every turn. This is your type of game, Shaq.
Yeah, the closer to the cup, the better. What's my proof? Cuatro rings.
Seeing how things are shaking down for the Timberwolves. With the series at 2-1, they could take a commanding lead if they can get the job done tonight.
Can't be a commanding lead if they lost a game already. It needs to be more like a suggested lead.
I don't even know where to start with that. Despite what Shaq says, if they win, they'll be in absolute control of the series.
Just so long as they're not being suggestive. That is more than enough of us. Let's send you back to the game. Kevin Harlan and crew with the second half.
And we welcome you back to Game 4 on 2K Sports. We're seeing a tremendous game from Julius Randle.
He's done a fantastic job of finding open space to operate within the first few quarters.
You know what? It helped that they had a few guys with very hot hands on the perimeter, too.
Here's Brunson. We've got Bridges. Lashard out there with Towns. Then it's OG Anunoby. And it's Brunson in at the point guard position. That's the group for Mike Brown as we get going here in the second half. Edwards inside. He's against Bridges. Edwards no good. Bridges right side. Pass to Towns. And the layup's good off the glass. Towns has got the first field goal of the second half for the Knicks.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Well, I agree with you. 4 of their last 5 baskets have been exactly of that variety.
Knicks trail by 4. Brunson outside. And he comes up with the deuce. Brunson's got 13.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
And if you're just joining us, we played over a minute here in the third. Junior the pass to Randle. Now here's Junior. Offline with his 3. Pass to Brunson. Down low, Towns. That falls. Nice feed that time from Brunson. Brunson's got 4 assists in the game. And so it's Minnesota with it. 2 minutes gone in this third quarter now. Three-pointer Randle. It falls for his 7th bucket of the contest. He's 7 for 9.
You know, guys, every year Randle seems to improve as a scorer. You know, he's looking more and more confident, more comfortable out there scoring the ball.
Brunson with a clean look. Brunson drops it in from the arc. Wow!
Everything working for him out of the half as they've hit 4 of their first 5 shots.
For Minnesota, they've gone 2 of 4 here to start the second half. Pass to McDaniels. Count the bucket coming off a perfectly placed assist. He's got 7.
Basically just ignored that contact inside. Really tough finish by McDaniels.
Here's Anunoby. Wow, came this close to a 4-point play. He'll head to the line for 3 free throws.
Yeah, there was definitely some contact there on the three-point attempt.
You have to avoid fouls like that. As a defender, challenge the three-point shooter, but run by him, not into him.
That free throw, no good.
You know, for me, OG Anunoby is the definition, the epitome of a high-effort player. He gives you great effort all the time at both ends of the floor, and he's only concerned with impacting winning.
And the second free throw, good. And he nails the third.
They should be in front right now, but he'll be relieved not to have come up totally empty there.
Over in the corner, Randle. No good on the triple.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Drops in the tray.
Brunson getting loose. He's calling his own number to great effect in this one.
Here's Junior. Brunson covering. And here's Edwards from the arc. Good on the triple. Edwards got 10 points in the game.
There you go again. A nice kick out after the D had collapsed on it.
And so Mike Brown calls a timeout. Coach is going to talk some things over with the team. Might be seeing something to adjust. These players can flat out shoot the rock. The 2K leaderboard shows us the top three-point shooters in the playoffs. Second, Jaden McDaniel.
He is having so much success from beyond the three-point line. Some guys just thrive on this kind of pressure.
Third quarter action, and just under 3.5 minutes have gone. Anunoby passes to Brunson. Hart outside. 6 on the shot clock. Beyond the arc. Rudy Gobert with the rebound. And so Edwards will bring it up for the Timberwolves. Gobert with a screen for Junior to the inside. And Gobert with the basket on the assist by Junior. And the Timberwolves lead by 2.
Excellent mobility right there. I like when Gobert rolls to the rim with that aggression.
Bridges with it. Picked up by Edwards. And they call an illegal screen here.
Yeah, he tried to go with it before he caught it. Took his eyes off of it. You can't have that at this point in the game.
And the Knicks making a change here. Robinson's checked in.
Mitchell Robinson.
Minnesota's gone into the three-point range 4 times since halftime and buried 2 of them. And it's Junior missing. Knicks have gone 5 of 7 from the field in the third quarter. Let's see if they can keep it up.
I didn't care for his shot selection that time. He needs to let the game come to him a little bit. Just relax, take your time some.
To the middle, here's Randall. Score that one for him. His 8th field goal. 8 for 11 on a very accurate night.
They are just killing him on the interior.
Yeah, you can't say that with enough emphasis. I mean, the defenders are just not being aggressive enough down low. You got to play with some physicality in the paint.
Count that one in, and the Timberwolves lead is cut down to just 2 points with the bucket from Robinson. And timeout called by Chris Finch. He's going to take a few moments here to check in with his team and regroup.
Keep it up for.
And the Timberwolves making a change here. DiVincenzo's checked in. For Minnesota, they've gone 6 of 10 from the field in the third quarter. Randall dishes to Junior. Here's Gobert. And slam dunk by Gobert.
Well, defensively, you know you need to box out Gobert. That's a missed assignment right there.
Knicks trail by 4. Bridges outside. Brunson outside. The kick out to Towns. For 3, Bridges. Gobert pulls it in. Gobert's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Junior with it. He's got 13. At the elbow, Randall. 6 to shoot. Edwards finds DiVincenzo. Good, and the assist goes to Edwards. Edwards got 4 assists now tonight.
And there's DiVincenzo with the quick trigger. Cannot give him any room defensively. You've got to eliminate his airspace.
Edwards against Hart. And the foul called on Edwards. That is his first foul of the game. A different look for New York. Cordy's checked in, and Landry Shamet subbed in for Josh Hart. And the Timberwolves making a change here. .151 left to play here in the third. Here's Shamet. He's got 7, and here's Brunson outside. The shot missing. Here's Beringer. Clark left side. Just 5 to shoot. To the paint. And another assist for him.
That makes 15 assists.
He's been one step ahead of the defense all game long. Knicks trail by 9. Here's Brunson. Takes a big high bounce and goes in. Brunson's got 10 points here in the second half. Stolen by Robinson. Shamet finds Brunson. Makes it off the glass. And now it's only a 5-point Timberwolves lead.
Great quarter for his heavy offensive bench, trying to wheel his team back in the game.
Ingles in the corner. Lets it fly. Bridges with the board. Bridges has got 5 rebounds tonight. Wants to get it to Shamet and does. Here's Brunson, and the Knicks getting another bucket right there.
One of Brunson's best amongst his many weapons, that mid-range jam.
Ingles in the corner. On the wing, DiVincenzo.
And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
Yeah, I couldn't agree with you more. I mean, that's the message they were sending with that foul. Nothing easy inside.
This is his first chance at the line tonight.
Shooting 2.
The first one falls.
Boy, the upside DiVincenzo has is obvious. I mean, now it's up to him to continue working on his game and keep getting better.
And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time.
Well, what you like about DiVincenzo, he brings that energy, that relentless energy all the time. And he's got a great feel for the game. Those are traits you want in your rotation.
Here's Brunson, and 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. Michael Conley picks one up. The Knicks shoot their 4th and 5th shots at the foul line in the game.
At the line, 2 shots.
That one falls for Brunson. And both free throws good for Brunson.
Probably as close to a sure thing as you can have at the free throw line.
And at the close of the third quarter, still a close game, and both teams putting up points in a hurry. Timberwolves lead by 3. We're going to step aside for just a second, but how about a look at today's State Farm assist of the game?
And he sliced the D wide open with his feet. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Yeah, that's just a brilliant read of the defense. I mean, it was also excellent anticipation of the movement of his teammates before the pass. Just great harmony on all sides.
We've reached the 4th quarter, and what has been a very competitive game should be an exciting finish. So on the floor for Minnesota, they've got Dante DiVincenzo. Bones Hyland is out there with Conley. Then it's Randy, and it's Clark in at the 4 slot. McBride passes to Anunoby. Inside, Towns. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Randall finds Conley. Clark outside. Off the mark there with the 3-point shot. And so Anunoby will bring it up for the New York Knicks. They trail by 3 outside Robinson. Back to Anunoby. Clock at 6. Pass to McBride. And it's all evened up.
Boy, a player as versatile as Anunoby is extremely valuable. He gives you defense scoring. Plus, he can make a play or 2 as well.
Here's DiVincenzo. Randall surveying the lead. Over Robinson. Randall with the bucket. Randall's got 19 points.
There's your bully ball right there. I mean, A lot of folks think that's all Randall is a bully baller. Those big shoulders and that muscular body, he does a nice job putting them to use.
Robinson kicks to Anunoby. McBride on the wing. And the Knicks hit again from deep. Boy, right down to the wire here. Still anyone's ball game.
Yeah, and after all the energy both sides have expended, both teams still hungry for the win.
And we've got a timeout called from Chris Finch. And that timeout by Coach was carefully measured, wanting to make sure that everybody is on the same page here. Minnesota making some changes. Edwards comes in for Bones Hyland. And Junior subbed in for Mike Conley. Second minute off the clock now in the fourth. Here's Junior trying to get open as Randall. And that one's good, Junior.
Yeah, the drive to the bucket was great, but the finger roll was even better.
McBride passes to Towns. Towns a screen on Edwards. Back to Towns. Pass to McBride. Kept alive by New York. Lets it go from deep. And that's good. Robinson picking up the assist. Robinson's got 3 assists in the game. A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth quarter. Now, here's Junior. Clark, the pass to Randall. That one falls. Randall's got the game tied up here for the Timberwolves.
Those defenders just look a little bit gassed. I mean, they're getting pushed around on that low block.
Towns, the pass to McBride. And again, New York with the triple.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
It's hard for me to watch this. I mean, the defense practically giving them those shots.
And it's Clark in the corner. Takes a 3. It's rebounded by New York.
Really good shot contest there. Made it tough for the shooter.
McBride passes to Towns. Towns a screen on Edwards. Over in the corner, McBride. Shot clock at 5. And shot on the way. Offensive rebound. Launches a 3. And Anunoby gets it to go on the assist by Robinson. Robinson's got 4 assists now tonight. So it's the Timberwolves now. 6-point game. To Randall. It counts. And the foul. It's on Mitchell Robinson.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
Looking at who's out there now for the Knicks. Josh Hart, he's checked in for Robinson. Bridges comes in for Landry Shamet. And it's Jalen Brunson in for Miles McBride. And that one misses.
You're looking for a guy that plays with a bit of an edge. Julius Randle is your man. I mean, he's been an All-NBA selection on multiple occasions.
You love how each side has risen to the challenge throughout this one.
Hey, defense is taking a back burner, secondary on the marquee, but who doesn't love a team like this? Let's go. I like offense.
And it's coming easy for them right now. 5 baskets in a row in the paint.
And I say, hey, if it keeps working, go to it. Stay with it. I mean, until the defense responds and provides more resistance, keep making them pay.
And the dunk by Towns.
Boy, look at the big fella elevating when Towns goes to the rim. He's doing it on and with purpose.
Edwards a screen on Brunson. And Gobert hits to McDaniel. Strong move off the glass.
Jaden McDaniels, what a moment. Huge bucket there.
Outside, Anunoby. Misses the 3.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Bucket.
That's the 10th straight point they've given up in the paint.
And, you know, it doesn't matter how good your defense is on the perimeter if you're going to allow easy ones inside like that.
Bridges. Good. Lays it right in there.
He knew they needed a bucket, and he wasn't going to force things. Great poise that time from Bridges.
Now Randall. Another assist. The chemistry he has with his guys is impressive.
Keeping his head on a swivel, actively seeking out his teammate.
Now here's Bridges. Down he goes for three.
Well, and this has been their strategy throughout the fourth period. We'll see.
Another possession, another assist.
And this is the best someone could run an offense. Pinpoint passing, everyone involved. Every time he touches the ball, could be tackled.
And he's now tied for the franchise record for assists in the game. It has been a masterful performance. Count it!
Mikal Bridges lethal in the catch and shoot. You've got to run him off those kinds of looks.
It's Randall from deep. And again, another assist.
And would you believe he set a new franchise record for assists in a postseason game?
On one hand, it's astounding. On the other hand, well, we saw this coming almost from the opening tip.
That's what forcing turnovers will do for you. Gobert turning defense into offense.
And here's Brunson. He'll bring it up for the Knicks. It's stolen by Randall. The 10-foot jumper hits. Time running low, guys, and somebody has got to win this one.
Yeah, well, who knows? We might need overtime in this one. It's been that kind of a game.
Here we've got Brunson. No good again that time. Minnesota's gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the fourth quarter.
And you can't get a bigger bucket than that.
Well, that was 1-2. He wanted the ball. Nobody else was taking that shot.
And Mike Brown decides to call timeout. This is a huge moment, folks, in this game. And he wants to be prepared. And now let's swing it over to Allie LaForce on the sideline.
Mike Brown was just reviewing the plan of his team. Clearly, there's no doubt in the coach's mind. He told his guys, look, we're in this. All it takes is a couple of stops and a couple of buckets. It's yours for the taking. Now go out there and take it. I like his confidence. Guys?
All right, Allie, thanks. Got it.
JB, Jalen Brunson, cold-blooded in the clutch. We've seen this movie many a time before.
They'll be trying to take as much time off the clock as they can.
Exactly. Expect to see longer possessions from this point on.
Coming up big in the clutch. McDaniels with the highlight reel hoop.
And stolen by Junior. And he commits the intentional foul.
Second personal foul. Second team.
And an intentional foul right there.
Next foul. Jalen Brunson. First personal foul. Third team foul. Number 16. At the line. 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
He hits the first one, and that increases their lead to 6. And so he drops them both. It's a 7-point game.
And that will add to a healthy lead after that trip to the free throw line.
Time call here. The Knicks decide to talk it over. They trail by 7. Guys, what's your take?
And I don't think they'll be able to climb out of this hole.
You know, maybe working on their 60-second drill, even if it doesn't pay off tonight, maybe for the future.
Let me hear you once again.
Here we've got Brunson. Sweet move. Oh, down it goes. Now, Junior. Puts it up from deep. And And so the Timberwolves take the win, and now they're sitting on a commanding 3-1 lead. They've grabbed this series by the throat, Greg.
And Kevin, I don't think they're going to let it go. You can see the determination they had tonight. They don't want to drag this series out. They want to get this thing over with.
Game 4 of the NBA Finals is all wrapped up. So for Allie LaForce, to my colleagues here at the table, Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for being with us. We'll see you later on.
All right, we're here with Mr. and Mrs. MP after this Sun Notches his third win of the NBA Finals.
Woo.
I got to ask y'all, when did y'all know MP was capable of something like this?
Last week, maybe.
Oh, stop.
Cap.
No. Somebody's got to keep him humble. I mean, he's got Xander over here following him around like he's the president of the United States of America.
Hey, who knows? One day I might be. Hey, MP 2044.
Okay, MP. MP's always been passionate about his interests, so it's no surprise to see him rise to the top of his profession like this.
Thanks. Y'all don't mind me asking, what were some of these other interests before basketball took center stage?
Oh, complaining about what's for dinner, refusing to go to school unless his favorite socks were clean.
Right. Why do y'all feel the need to keep bringing up things from when I was like 4?
I'm still scarred. Hey, you were real pain back then.
Oh, you were. Will you be nice?
Get him.
MP used to love to draw. He would sit at his crafting table for hours, coloring and sketching. And this was at about 6, 7 years old. And most kids at that age, they can't even sit still for 5 minutes. But he had this incredible level of concentration. It was really impressive.
And then he started playing the piano, and that was a nightmare.
Whoa. No. Let's be honest. I was nice with the piano. Nice.
Now you are. But it took you 2 or 3 years of banging away all day long, hours and hours.
Obviously, I have the most supportive father in the world, as you guys can clearly see.
Hey. Like I said, we just trying to keep the kid humble.
Pressure. No one's watching.
don't doubt the weekly grind, but I also think the players have more time between games than the NBA. So I'd rather look at the high-pressure moments like the tourney.
But not everyone gets in, so we don't have enough data to make that any more important than we do now. See my point?
Man, my back's killing me. When's the last time?
I'm just saying if there's an excuse to get over.
I'm just starting to question my initial thoughts on him.
Yeah, I can understand that. He looked amazing in the tournament last year.
He had a couple good games. Maybe a little check out of Picasso.
More than
Bobcat. The Rangers took more than a couple stinkers, too. What?
Let's all dive back in and figure out
It's
if we
called
can...
culture.
Good game, MP.
Cool. I was talking about before.
Good night, MP.